Hey everybody, this is another Cigar Minute, and I'm here at Taste in OCT Bay that you've seen on a video a long time ago. I'm smoking tonight a CAO Amazon Basin, great cigar here. This is on the cheaper side in China when it comes to cigars. This is going to be about 30 something bucks. So I'm not going to take you around the shop because you guys seen it before, and I'm kind of going to talk a little bit quietly because there's some other people nearby enjoying and discussing at their table. But anyways, this is a Cigar Minute, and today's topic is going to be red note, or Xiaohongshu as they call it here in China. There's recent news that a lot of the TikTok refugees, because they are banning TikTok on the 19th, have switched over to red note, and which is kind of cool. But at the same time, what's not cool is there's a lot of information that I've been seeing so far on social media that is kind of false. And I just want to tell you guys what I know, since I stay here full time and know a lot more about these topics than what these people are hearing on red note. So that's what we'll do today, and this will probably be one of my longer cigar minutes that I post. So I hope y'all enjoy, and we'll get right into it. So since the quote-unquote TikTok refugees have logged on to red note and started posting their videos and also reaction videos of what they found out about China, it's just been flooded, especially over here on the Chinese version of TikTok and the WeChat channels, which I use. So today, this morning when I woke up, I just get on there, drink my coffee, scroll through some videos, and I saw a couple of Americans talking about healthcare, how it's better over here, and also property taxes and stuff along those lines. So when it comes to healthcare, the videos I saw today were all saying that healthcare in China is 100% free. And that is not the case. So it is like a social insurance, and there is a card, and they do take money out of your monthly paycheck, and that goes towards the health insurance or paying into it. But healthcare is significantly cheaper over here. Like, for example, when I was back in the States a couple years ago, I had to do an MRI, and I didn't meet my deductible yet on my insurance, so I had to end up paying close to $1,000 out of pocket, and that was just for the MRI. But last week or the week before, I can't remember when it was, I went to do an MRI and got prescribed some just some pain medication, and the total bill came to be a little over 100 bucks, like somewhere between $100 and $110. So yeah, so healthcare is significantly cheaper, but it's not 100% free. So if you see any videos in the coming days where they're saying that, please know that's not the case. Okay, and then going on to another video I saw, they were talking about how in China there's no property tax, or you only have to pay it one time, or whatever they were saying. So here in China, a house is more or less like a condo or an apartment unit that you can buy. And yeah, the videos that say you own it for 70 years, that's pretty much correct. But going back to the property tax, in China, of course there's not going to be property tax, or very little, because you're not going to owe you can't, it's hard for a normal person to own property here. So let's say there is a property tax, or I don't know, but let's say there is one, and you don't have to pay it. Well, you're paying somewhere else, because here in China, you buy the condo, it's going to be in a high rise. There's usually like at least 2 or 3 levels of basement parking. And even though you live there, you still have to pay for parking on a daily basis as you enter and as you leave. For so many years, I think it is. I think you have to pay for parking for the first 7 or 10 years or something like that. So the government or the management company, they're getting their money either way. So just because you're not paying here, you're definitely paying somewhere else. And then continuing in another part of the video, they said you don't have to pay for museums and zoos. So I've been to a museum just last week actually, on Sunday, and I didn't have to pay to go to that one. But I believe some museums and some zoos you do have to pay to enter. So yeah, that's another one I saw where it's not 100% accurate what the TikTok refugees, were saying. But yeah, those were like the main points I saw today on a video that weren't 100% true. But everything else, it's, how safe they talk about it is pretty accurate. I feel 100% safe here. Not that I feel unsafe in America. Like I never feel unsafe anywhere I go unless I'm walking in a pretty sketchy place. Like there's a lot of people that will say they always feel unsafe in the USA, and I think they're kind of over exaggerating a little bit. But other than that, China's a great place to come visit, to come see, to live if you have an opportunity to do so. It's just some people are just embellishing stuff they've been told or heard. And a lot of those TikTok refugees, you got to remember, they never even been over here. So they're just going by what they see on the internet, just like what 80% of the US population does right now. There's a lot of stuff that's out there that's not true or embellished a bit. So that's why I just wanted to talk to you guys and let you know how it's really like over here, especially if you hear some of this information in the coming days. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this cigar minute, and I'll see y'all next time.